I remember signing up for a sales course for selling books online. It was a good course, but the guy was talking about revenue, and this author sold $1 million of books in revenue. You watch these business meetings where these bros, they're getting together like, hey, how much revenue did you do? And they're like, oh yeah, man, we did 3 million last month. They're just talking about, oh yeah, man, mine's bigger than yours. And then you find out how much profit these people are making, man, and they're drowning, they're dying. So I heard a stat from a reputable source that the average profit before tax on an e-commerce store is 6%. 6%. So if someone is doing $100 million, they're getting $6 million out. Then they have to pay tax on that. So they've got $3 million. It's nothing, man. It's like rather become a freelancer and be less stressed out, because if you're doing $100 million in revenue in e-commerce, the amount of work you have to put in and the stress and the potential problems is insane. I am following another guy where the profit is about 20%, but that seems to be a fairly optimized operation to come out with 20% profit before taxes. And you got to be aware of, there's just so much bullshit online. It is true what they're saying, so you can't say it's not true, but you have to absorb so much data so that you can get a rounded picture of a situation and not make decisions based off one datum, which in this case is like, oh, $1 million in revenue. Okay, 20%, 200 grand. Okay, great. That's cool for one person, but it's not $1 million. If you're planning on you want to make $1 million, okay, look, selling books is probably not going to be the way to go. You might want to start a business. You got to get data from different areas. You got to have as much information as you can from multiple viewpoints. You can't just live in an echo chamber. That's the other problem. If you're only getting advice from people who reinforce the ideas you have in your mind, you're never going to challenge yourself. You're never going to learn anything new.